All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Portland Snowhawks. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. On first down, Swift. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the edge. 61. Match box.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Ebron's got it. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. And what a big-time play there. 52 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any.
And he's going to go down, sacked right around the 17. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to the theater and saw that horror movie and it stuck with you for a while and you were a little bit jumpy? Well, if you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback, you might be a little jumpy as well. It might throw off his timing.
Yeah, it'd be jumpy, but sorry, Bob and Linda wouldn't let me see a PG movie until I was 17.
Well, that's just good parenting.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. Frank Reich here on 4th down is ready to try for 3. This from 42 yards out. And his... Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They'll run on 1st down. It's Moss. Space to maneuver at the 40. And Brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon. When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down now, it's Moss. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now back to throw. He completes this one to Mack. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Topper, topper. He's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. Ready.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13.
Ready, set. 41's the mark. Check, 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 41. I know he ain't got it.
He'll look to throw. Caught by Jones. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And this one is right down the middle. Remember, Prater has hit from 64 earlier in his career. This one not quite as long, but good from distance nonetheless. Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, though.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point good by Prater, and the lead is now 10-3. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing after the interception. Love rolling to his right. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. 23 yards, the final tally.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's caught by Sanders. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 10 3-yard score after one here on EA Sports. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one, a first down pickup of 8. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Hines. All the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. No problem there on the extra point. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
Ah, shit, I missed that.
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose
It was
enough
good, bro.
to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 60 after all.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Eluding the press, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Clemson Tiger, Vic Beasley, reaches home that time.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Alright, Lewis, I got you after this game, bro. Because I know if I join your party right now, I'm going to fucking lose. I got you.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but
I shouldn't have done that.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
Oh, I should have cut it up. Damn.
Confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory. Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Watch twist. Watch it call. 132 point.
Looking to throw. Love. Flush to his right. That's complete to Jeffrey. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Ready, ready. 60 orange. 51, Mike, 51. Here we go, D.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Hines.
Oh, man. That was crazy.
Shy of the goal line at the 3. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. out as the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us where
Oh my God. Oh, it's right there.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Undercross 61. Matchbox light.
Second and 1.
Oh, beautiful. Let's go, Hooker. It's the first time I've ever said that. Let's go, Hooker.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
64, 3.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
44, Mike, 44.
On first down, Hines. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. To throw on 2nd down. Love. And it's caught. Touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey. As the first half is winding down. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. Now the ball comes loose. It's going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
44,
So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh my God. I sat under it. I should just went up.
And it's 3rd down.
Timing was just a bit off, and that can happen occasionally, even with these fine professionals in the NFL.
But on those out routes, that requires precision, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. Everyone has to be in sync from the time the quarterback hits his back foot and delivers the ball to the receiver turning the
Good call.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw here.
Oh.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 48. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Oh, man.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift, and he's
so
dropped just
close.
before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Nah, no, Lewis.
3rd down
No.
all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Ooh, uh-oh. Oh, man. I thought he was about to burn me.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, I saw he hit the inside. I was like, yeah, he's gone.
Sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Uh-oh, good shit. That was a bad play call by me.
It's Moss. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll keep it on the ground. Moss. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Come on, set, 50, play. Let's go.
On 3rd down.
Oh, I had it.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he loses the football a 2nd time.
Let's go. Let's go.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Back to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds.
Out,
so very close to a turnover there in the end zone. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
Come on, Ebron. You got to hold him.
It's
a little bit longer. Jeez.
Because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third.
You got Prototype 1 and 2. I never played Prototype,
right
so
brink,
nah. I can't really say. It looked cool. I think I had like Prototype 1 like on PS3, but I never really played it like that. So. Fuck.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Off the play fake, Love. And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Needed 13, and with a good spot, they got 13 and a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Love is brought in by Jeffrey. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They'll run on first down. Swift. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Off play action. Love.
Oh, no. Ooh. That was a pick. That.
How good has he been throwing the football, though?
Right. Yeah, I thought he was going to beat him inside when he cut. Nah, he was all over that. That should have been a pick.
Trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slow.
Good shit. I should just ran it.
He goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you.
Is that a fair catch?
Change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you describe it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
No.
Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would.
Yo, is he your receiver?
Taking a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Your return man, he's a receiver? But say big as shit. He looks like a tight end.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Right. For real? Hidden? Damn.
On first down, Moss. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh no, I tried to do man on him. That's what I get. I try to play corner, but fucking yeah.
Kenny Galladay, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions gain a bit of respectability.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And
I fucking suck at returning. Terrible.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
I tried to squeeze it in there.
Yeah. It's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Oh, good. Yeah, you blown that play up like you were in the backfield hella fast.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long.
Who's that?
The open week, we'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now,
your middle linebacker, the long hair, I think is Tavai or something like that. He's nice.
Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Right.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On 2nd down.
God damn, again. Yeah, that guard is not picking that hole up for nothing. Like, terrible. I only say it's Quentin Nelson, but geez, that's crazy.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Oh my God.
They're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely.
Nah, it's called declining.
Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
Watch the run. 66. Bully.
Damn, I almost fucked up so bad just now.
They'll run on first
Oh.
down. It's Moss.
Because I was gonna blitz, and I seen you had like 4 out. I was like, bro, he's gonna fucking torch me.
There, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
2nd and 5.
Oh my! No way! I was about to say, bro, he caught that. Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been highlight of the game and shit.
Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? But let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense.
You like Zach Moss? You like Moss? You're running back. No, no, it was, if you need a running back, I got Jordan Howard. He's out there. Is he? Damn, what the hell? Shit. Right, I know you almost got like 200 on the Monarchs.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh.
And we're down to 8 seconds now. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Like, my team's hella young, but I'm still not where I want to be. Good game, bro.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
All right, finally in the win column. Finally in the win column. I had to bounce back. 2-2, it's not bad, but now I'm 3-2, coming off the bye. I face Kansas City next week, so that's gonna be a tough opponent. KC whipped my ass last year, so hopefully it'll be a much closer game this year. I played a lot better. Obviously best game of the season I had so far. Other than like the Bears game where I dropped like 45, 59-20. You know, you're pretty solid. I fucked myself up. It's just the thing. The people want recap. I know people want recap, but it's like 5 people that want recap out of 30 people. You feel me? Like I don't want to sit here and do like an hour and a half recap, and there's only gonna be like 5 people that tune in. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I haven't been doing it, to be honest with you. Like, I like doing it, but if motherfuckers not gonna watch it, then there ain't no real point in doing it. Like, but yeah. Let's look at the stats real quick. 14-18. Obviously, my best game with Jordan Love. Outside of the 1 pick 6, I don't know why I threw that ball. I was kicking myself. I was kicking myself like crazy. I was like, bro, I could have just thrown it away, but I just decided to throw it for no reason. Tua, you seen what happened. No slight to him. He's still getting there, you know what I'm saying? But Zach Moss, he's still trying to get that dove from him. He's a superstar. DeAndre Swift, this is my boy. Naheem Hines, this is my 1-2 punch, boy. These are my running backs for the future, bro. Like, I'm sticking with these guys forever. Like, they're amazing. Alshon in the end zone. Kenny Galladay. Ebron. DeAndre Swift. Hold on, let me go to that play real quick. And let me go to that play real fast. Got 2 picks with Bobby Okiki. And then Darius Leonard and Malik Hooker. Chai. 2 defensive touchdowns. Alright, but let's go to the highlights real quick. We're just gonna... Very close one here. And to start the game off... Hold on, we're gonna get to it in a second. This is a little 52-yard play to start the game off on 3rd and 6. Bow, beautiful ball for Jordan Love. Mismatch opportunity. Ebron on the linebacker, 42. Kennard beats him down the sideline. Shoelace tackle that saves the play, even though Slay was about to tackle him as well. 1st and 10. Right back to Ebron on a little flat route. Then 1st and goal. Bow. Cardinal mistake. I held the ball too long. If you see here, I was kicking myself here at this point. I seen him come off the edge. I should have I should have left Ebron as a blocker. Had I left him as a blocker, we'd be looking at a touchdown right here. DeMarcus Robinson, clear as day in the middle. Nobody covering that. Not even a linebacker. You see linebackers in the middle, but he wouldn't have. No. Nope. That was Robinson all day. I was kicking myself. Then I got sacked again. Set up for a field goal. Zach Moss, 22. Da-da-da. We go here. And that he gets a field goal. Then this is where I was pissed off, and I was like, yo, I gotta turn it up. Because look at this, bro. Like, this is a horrible... If anything, I should have thrown a streak route. You see you go down that middle? I mean, up the sidelines? I think that's Alshon. Throw it to Alshon. But for some reason, I had Nyheim Hines right here, too. I hit square, bro. In a fucking double coverage. I deserve that. Because I don't know why I clicked that button, bro. But after that, here we go, 1st and 10. I was like, no, we on go mode. E-man for 23. 1st and 10. Right back. E-man for 24. I was not playing. Drove right downfield. Touchdown. Swift. You know what I mean? Came right back. And that's why I turned the defense on as well. Because he was getting me a little bit. Right across the middle. Don't know. I'm not really sure why he's doing that. But, you know what I mean? Had to do what I had to do. Missed opportunity right there. Bow. And this is where I almost fucked up too. I was mad. Even though I still scored, but look here, bow, sharp cut, right here. This was stupid. If you see this, he did a little step back, plants both feet. Lucky he even gets tackled in the end zone, just barely. His knee hits the ground, but obviously, if you see here, ball crosses the pylon. It's in the white. Touchdown, Mac. Well, touchdown, Bobby Kiki. Mac definitely saved his ass that time. But you see, Tua, 15 to Galladay, sack for 9, 3rd and 21, knocked down by Bobby. And 1st and 10, you know what I'm saying? Nyheim Hines up the gut. I'm trying to run the ball a little bit more. But, yeah, man. 1st and 10. Eric Ebron up the middle. I had to get that baby out fast. I was like, oh, yeah. It's right up there for 33. Right in the field goal territory. And we get up a little bit closer. Swift up the gut for another touchdown. There's 3 for him on the day. 4 overall if you count the receiving touchdown. We're going to get into a little bit. 2 for 9. Then here we go again. 2nd and 1. Not really sure why he decided to go super deep. This is where I baited him at. If you don't know. Because I'm 27 if you understand here. Malcolm Jenkins, I'm at the line. I'm low-key expecting a run. So I'm trying to help, even though this wasn't really the good formation. But see here, I let the tight end literally go up the seam so he could beat me. That's the bait, fellas. That's the bait. Because I know I'm playing zone, I'm not playing man. I know the corner's gonna come help if anything. And that's exactly what happens. Moore deflects it. Fucking Malik Hooker with the pick. Beautiful inside cut. Tries to take it to the crib. But 1st and 10. Jordan Love to DeMarcus Robinson. Beautiful pass. On the slant route. Couple plays later, Alshon for 7. 28 points I put up in that quarter alone. So at halftime it was 31-10. Heading in the 3rd quarter here. Another fumble recover. This is a beautiful play. The strip sack by TJ Watt coming over from the Steelers. Ooh, beautiful play. Ran his ass over. Who is that? My middle linebacker and Bobby Okiki. And then Moore just walked up in there. Do what he had to do. Then Tua. Then another pick for Bobby. This was a little bit of bait as well. Because I knew. As soon as I seen him cut right there, I was like, let me follow him. You gotta let him think he got me beat. You gotta let him throw that. Feel confident enough to get that out of his hand. That's exactly what happened. So as soon as he cut, I came back. And then I jumped on the inside. He still threw it somehow. Like he still decided to throw it. I low-key almost messed up because I came a little too forward. He would have went over the top and got some huge yardage off of that. But Bobby. 2nd and 5. Nyheim for 16 yards. Just absolutely terrible block. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is 81? Emmanuel Sanders. Come on, E-Man. You got to throw a better block than that. Look at it. It would have blew the whole play up. 58. He whiffs on that one. Cuts it back inside. You should try to get a hit stick tackle. Gets that going. And 3rd and goal, baby. You know who it is. Swift. 3 straight running plays. And punches it into the end zone for his 3rd of the day on the ground. 2nd and 10. Moss for 20 yards. Bye. He's chugging downfield. He's going downfield. Gets a field goal here. Other than that, get it 1st and 10. Robinson for 13. Little on 3rd down, I believe. This is what he almost had me. Happy I threw it. And this was on Darius Slay. So this is hella risky. Hella risky. But Alshon, 1st and 10. Oof, barely around that guy. He sent the blitz in. Had the linebacker been a little bit more closer to the line, that would have been a sack easily. But Jordan Love, baby. Sack for 6. End up punting it. And then on the very first play of the next drive for the Lions, some way he decides to throw this one. Tries to get it off early when he had no pressure. If anything, he should have hit the running back. He should have hit the running back, Moss, because nobody was near him. But he decided to test the tight end, T.J. Hawkinson, and Darius Leonard. Missed on that one. Almost gets chalked up there. Walks into the end zone. This is where I messed up here. If you pay attention here, I fucked up royally on this one. I try to be a little, I try to test something out. Even though, yeah, look at this. Kenny Galladay just beat him off the line. I stopped. And where I stopped, that absolutely fucked everything up. He just went deep. It was a simple streak route. Had I not played with him, Smith most likely would have had been all over that. But Jordan Love to E-Man for 7 yards. I'll take what I can. At this point, this is, alright, Lewis, if you're watching this is not running up the score. You know what I'm saying? If you still gotta score, bro. You can't not score. You know what I'm saying? You can't not be only field goals. At this point, I'm running all short routes and I'm running plays. So I am running out the clock, but yeah, I mean, if you can't stop it, you can't stop it. You gotta take advantage of it. 2nd and 3, 4-yard rush for 1st down, blah blah blah. 2nd and 10, 16, another running play. Almost blew that shit up. Somehow, some way. Trey Flowers didn't even tackle him. Swift, he didn't even tackle him, but. And this is the nasty play I was talking about. Little flat route to the running back. Wide open, as clear as day. He decides to dive, gave that up. Easy 1st down, right? Think he gonna go out of bounds? Hell no. Look at, oh my god. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Plants his foot. And who is that? Is that Darius Slay? No, that's not even Slay. It's Walker and Carter, both his safeties. And his middle linebacker. Just could. I thought the linebacker would tackle him from behind, but obviously not. That was nasty. And then he tried to dive with Coleman. But other than that, that was game right there, boy. That was craziness. He's solid opponent. He just got to get there, you know what I'm saying? Maybe use a different playbook. He has to get better at passing, though, if anything. He knows how to run the ball, but he can't pass like that. At all. And that's a weakness. I knew it coming to the game. I seen what he did with Zach Moss previously. And I was like, yeah, he likes to run the ball, obviously. But with Tua, he's just been struggling like crazy. I seen what he did with Stafford last year. Had a really bad season with Stafford. But then I saw Tua and then saw what he was doing this year. I was like, got to force him to pass, and that's exactly what happened. Contributed to 2 scores. So, other than that, man, recaps, I'll leave a poll, see if how many people want to see it. If it's not enough people, I'm not going to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? I need people to tune in, because I'm not going to do it for 5 people. That's a 2-hour recap, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, Snowhawks 3-2, baby. KC next week. Big test. Big test. I'm a little, I got to get prepared for that. I got to do a little bit better. But, alright, man. See y'all later.